My name is Kanai Kawamoto, and I'm a Sayadaw Dipankara's translator at the meditation retreat in Japan every year, and I'm an affiliated researcher at the Center for Southeast Asian Studies, Kyoto University, Japan. My first question is, nowadays, vipassana or mindfulness-based meditation is very popular worldwide, and many of them practitioners and meditation teachers said jhana is not necessary or samatha is not necessary, so only vipassana or mindfulness is okay or something. So what do you think about it?
Yeah, different teachers have been teaching different ways. For us, is since we were young, we learned the meditation. We also trying to practice there. So that without concentration, very difficult to practice for vipassana. So many people think that who practice the jhana, and they might think they are only just in the jhana, never practice vipassana, and some kind of understanding that only going to the wrong way by the practice of the jhana. So many people have misunderstood too.
Why many of Burmese people or many of Theravada Buddhists don't like to practice jhana? Why do they look down on jhana?
Yeah, they are looked down on the jhana, and yeah, this is also one thing there. But then they also need to understand the Buddha teaching, and we can understand in the three Tipitaka of the Dharma, three baskets of the Dharma. The Buddha teaching are there, or the Buddha teaching. So in there, we also can see the concentration practice, no? So the Buddha mainly emphasize in we can see in Abhidhamma. In Abhidhamma, we have we can understand about the 40 ways of meditation object. That is directly from the Buddha teaching, no? When he talks about the 40 ways of meditation teaching, then it's for the suitable people to get the suitable meditation object. That's the purpose. He did 40 ways, and also mainly for the concentration practice. So different ways of the many people did that. We want to go to the nibbana. We can go in different ways to get there, but must be the right way. So the Buddha is being in the first motto in Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. The Noble Eightfold Path practice is very popular. Many people understand that the meaning of the Noble Eightfold Path, right speech, right action, right livelihood for the morality and the morality, and then right mindfulness, right effort, and right concentration. So already the Buddha mentioned about the right concentration, and also he did mention how to get concentration by the taking care about the mindfulness and the effort to the concentration object, for the meditation object, to get concentration. So that right concentration is important. And even the Buddha, he did practice for 6 years in the forest. Very difficult for him to get the enlightenment in the time, So after that, he had the wisdom, and he had analyzed himself, and something wrong in my practice. So he trying to switch back again to that concentration practice, and the Anapanasati also, and also Kasina meditation, very important, no? Even the Buddha himself also he believed that concentration importance. So the last day of his practice, he still practice again. So even the Buddha also need concentration. Why we don't need, Understand? Then many people understand what the history of the Buddha, how he practiced, Because he believed he himself practiced for concentration, anapanasati, and they get jhana. That's why he also taught to the student, to the many bhikkhus and many disciples. If you want to practice meditation, concentration importance. Then that's why he mentioned about the right concentration. We can't let go about the Buddha teaching, Understand? And also from our experience, we did practice without concentration. We asked the student, you penetrate inside, what you will see, what you will feel. Most of the people only can feel 4 elements only. The 4 elements sensation easy to feel. We believe, we accept it. The 4 elements are the part of the rupa, the matter, okay? But not yet not enough for the Vipassana insight. The Buddha mentioned, but we need to analyze inside of our body the truly what we have. We need to see all the organs, you know. Also, we need to penetrate it. What kinds of rupa are in our body, in the eyes, ear, nose, and the body and habit. We have six sense door, internal and externally. So after we understanding about the nature of all the organs and all the 32 parts, we still need to practice again about the rupa, the nature of the rupa. So when we practice, the time we practice the 4 elements meditation to the eyes, ear, nose, and the body, and even to the organs, different kinds of organs, to break down until ultimate reality. No? That ultimate reality can make you to get break down until particles. Easily you will see it. No? When you have enough concentration, you really can break down, can see particles and arising and passing. So when we get that arising and passing of rupa kalapa, we still need to analyze inside that particle what kinds of nature, the nature of particles. We still need to see that is really very detailed. Then only you will see that why we can feel in our body the 4 element sensation all the time, because the basis of particle inside have 4 elements. And based by the 4 element foundation of the 4 elements in the every particles, you know, each kind of, we have 4 kinds of rupa. The Buddha mentioned that caused by the karma. Even in the eyes, different kinds of particles, different kinds of rupa matter. Caused by the mind, caused by the temperature, caused by the karma, caused by the nutriment. The 4 causes are the main causes, you know. So we really need to analyze it. The Buddha explained that in the eyes, you need to differentiate 4 causes of karma, 4 causes of rupa. So if we don't know how to differentiate, if we don't know how to realize that which one is which karma, we don't really understand clearly in the rupa session in the eyes. No? That's why for the 6 sense of our body and inside all the organs, if you want to break down the 4 elements, we break down by the 4 elements to get particles. After particles, we will analyze every part of body. Why we get that? What is inside of particles? We see about the nature of 4 element foundation everywhere, every part of our body. And also not only the 4 elements, the color of the 4 elements, the color of the particles, the smell, the nutriment, also different. No? Different part of the organs inside have different tastes, different nutrients, no? And also different colors. The eyes also you can differentiate different, you know. Some places brown, some places white color. So different color appearance because of different causes or rupa. So that's when the cause effect is very important, no? In the end, we really need to analyze inside our body. That's why if you want to see about the really, I want to understand about the nature of our body, the nature of rupa, the cause and effect, why we get this, what kinds of causes of rupa. You really need to understand, we really need concentration. Without concentration, very, very difficult. Even cannot see 32 parts. If you can't see all the 32 parts, how we can analyze how to break down? Not easy to break down about the nature of rupa. If you don't see about the nature of rupa, you do not understand about the rising and passing away about rupa. Only you have understand the rising and passing about the sensation. The sensation of rising and passing, we can say that Vipassana also, but not enough for really deep understanding about the way Buddha teach. Understand?